Hey everyone, Ras Satyat here in Singapore, and thank you so much for joining me on the Night Owl podcast. That's right, back here once again, daily dose of my mind, what's going on in my life, things that I'm noticing, things that I'm learning, things that I'm unlearning, things that I'm relearning, just me documenting the process of growing up in this crazy, crazy world. So here we are, finally in February, and I'm going through my posts to see what actually, turned my head, what had me thinking a little bit longer than usual. And there was a post from Movie Changes Perspectives, and yes, I've been going back to movies, which is my first love, to see about how life is portrayed in each of these movies, how characters are developed, how characters go through their own hero's journey, how they interact with each other, the things that they have to learn to do to manage their emotions, their reactions. And there is a post here with Keanu Reeves' face all over it, which is one of my favorites. And he says, bad things are going to happen. That's non-negotiable. What is how you deal with it. And I couldn't agree with that more. It's seen from To the Bone. And when he says that, all I can think is, I can't stop my emotions from happening. I really can't. They are a reaction to what's going on in the world around me and my belief system, how I feel about the world, right? So as my belief system evolves, things will either upset me more, upset me less, not upset me at all. I don't know. But the point is, I can't control my emotions. I can't. I'm not meant to. But I can control what I do as a result of them. I can figure out how to manage the chaos around me. I can make sure that whatever it is that I'm about to do, I do it for the right reasons. I do it because, I'm trying to make my world a little bit better. I'm trying to ease some pain or avoid some pain or whatever the case may be. But the point being that I can't control a lot. There's very little in my circle of control, right? I can't control other people. That's for damn sure. I can't control things that are happening in the world today. I can't control COVID. I can't control how my mom reacts. I can't control what my daughter's going to say next. I can't even control how I feel about a situation that's immediate. That's almost like a subconscious response to something that's happening because I feel strongly about certain things. What I can do is control what happens after that. I can control how I react. In fact, I've gotten so good over the years that I can maintain, and it's not even resting bitch face, I can maintain my poker face even if my insides are churning, even if my mind is getting ready to go to war. Why? Because I know that any reaction I give people in the past can be taken out of context, can be used as, fuel for a fight later on. It can be used against me, later on in another argument. It can be used as a benchmark for who I am and what I'm capable of. I know once upon a time that when my mom used to get upset with me or she told me to get up and do something and I was in the middle of, enjoying myself. Let's say I was playing music and chilling, right? My mom comes to my room and asks me to get up and go do something that I really don't want to do, like the laundry. If I show her my disdain, if that emotion comes out on my face, even though I feel it initially, if I don't learn to control it, that would be something else that I got in trouble for. Like, I didn't already get in trouble for not doing the laundry, now I get in trouble for showing attitude or being disrespectful or rolling my eyes. All of those things are things that I can't control. And I've learned to control. And in fact, there's a flip side to that. As much as I control my emotions, my emotional reactions, let me adjust that properly. As much as I control my emotional reactions, as in the physical counterpart to my emotion, right? Sometimes it avoids pain, and that's great. Sometimes I didn't show enough emotion, and the person that was looking for a reaction is upset by it. So I've learned to read people as a result. So as much as, yes, the quote is it's true, bad things are going to happen, that's non-negotiable. People are going to flip out on you. People are going to be disappointed. People are going to expect something from you. And whether you like it or not, whether you're able to, rise to the occasion or not, you're going to have some feelings about that. And you can't control those feelings, but you can manage how you react to the situation, how you respond to the situation, how you deal with whatever happens next. I don't know how many times I was told, you know what, we're not going to stay in this school anymore. We're going to pack up and leave and go to a new school. And as much as I hated that, I knew that leaving everything behind was going to be painful. But looking at it from a different perspective would help me fix my face, basically. Would help me fix my attitude. Would help me attach myself to something to look forward to rather than to mourn everything that I was about to leave behind. It's why blocking people and cutting people off has become so easy in my life. because I don't have to see those people ever again. I don't have to apologize for any mistakes I may make in the future. I've let them go already. But that new change is something that I get to look forward to. I can look at the, the newness of everything. There is an aspect to things that you don't have any idea of, things that you're not familiar with. There is an aspect of that can be quite adventurous and quite exciting. Of course, there is also like a paranoia that could come along. That means anxiety and fear of what might happen in the future and how things might go wrong or go right. But the point being that there's not a lot that I have control over. How I deal with each of my situations, that's pretty much all I have. And on top of that, I'm going to add that further. You know very well that your attitude about how you're going to deal with the problem determines how far you go in life. Definitely. It's going to be so much more different if you have a bad attitude, which means you're going to resist the change. You're going to fight it with every fiber of your being. You don't want to change. You don't want to let go. You're going to dig your heels in right here. This is who I am. This is where I am. I'm not going anywhere. And whether life likes it or not, it's going to drag you into whatever changes it needs to change, which means it's going to be that much harder for you. But if you were able to adjust your attitude, right, which means embrace the fact that you don't like this, but also embrace the fact that there's nothing you can do about it. Now, what can you look forward to? What can you embrace? What can you enjoy about the process? Because you got to find something to enjoy, or it's going to be a fight to the finish. It's going to be chaos in your mind and in the world around you as you fight to stay the same and the world pushes to move on. So many times in my life I've had to start over. New schools, new countries, new languages, new friends, going from elementary school to high school, right? Because I didn't really have a middle school. Everything was in one place, basically. Luckily, I actually had everything in the same place. Going from high school to college, brand new faces all over again, brand new campus, away from home, not living at home, like so many things that I had to embrace, so much that I had to accept and lean into, basically. But it got that much easier when I found things to look forward to. I could have sat in my homesickness, right? I wanted to go back home. I missed familiar, territory, my own room, my own space. I had to share space with somebody I didn't know. And at the time, didn't always get along with either, because I have no ties to this person. They're not family. I don't have to get along with them. I can keep to my corner if I wanted to, or I could go out and make friends if I wanted to. Everything depends on how I decide to deal with things. That is my choice. That is something I do have control over. I can't control my emotions. They're going to pop up as things happen, but I can control my choices, my responses, my reactions afterwards. And honestly, that has made all the difference in my life. So I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, please drop me a line. But in the meantime, think about it. You can't control your emotions. They're going to be what they are. You believe that something is fundamentally wrong, and if it happens to you, you're going to be angry, right? But you can't always show that anger. You can't always act out of anger. You can't always drop to the level of petty that you're seeing at the moment, because it's not going to help your life. It's going to make it more chaotic, because then it's tit for tat, butter for fat. People are reacting to each other instead of dealing with the problem at hand. So I'm saying, can you watch what's going on around you and see how much you can take control of your responses, and see how much that affects the people around you, in a good way and a bad way? Experiment, if you will. But trust me, you do have that one choice. How do you react in this situation? How do I respond in this situation? What can I do next? And once you take that choice, it can make or break the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your life. It really is up to you. I hope that helped you guys. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.